Now that you've messed with the code a little bit, let's take a second and talk about what's going on. Things are a little bit more complex in this program than what you've seen in the past. Did you try adding more hamsters to the array? For example, comma, mark the hamster. What happens when you do that? Do things sort differently? By the way, quote marks and commas are important. What happens if you change the name of the array? $Bob's hamsters. Does something break? Try it, then fix the problem. Now let's look at this thing called a function. Did you try breaking things inside the function? Functions are really picky. They want everything right, so it's likely you'll change something and it will stop working. But you can change the print statement. Try adding different words inside of here. Change the quote marks, add words, and then run the program. How would this be useful? For example, mark and $hamster name. Now, inside the function, I provided a for each loop on lines 21 through 23, and I've also provided a for loop, lines 26 to 28. In the for loop, I've commented out the print statement. You should try removing those slashes and then putting slashes up here in the for each loop. Now what changes? Does anything change? The function certainly looks different. What if you leave both of them intact? Now what changes? What's similar about for each and for? How are the two different? And why do they produce identical printouts? In a for each loop, can you find the three parts of any loop? Remember, that's a code block, that's a condition, and that's a counter that changes. For each has those three, but where are they? You may also want to take a look at the PHP documentation for sorting arrays. There's quite a few of them there, but you'll see here sort, you'll see shuffle, and you'll see rsort. What happens if you use some of the other sort functions? Do things happen differently? Do things happen the same? Can you explain the different ways to sort arrays? Take a moment to absorb all this information, and then let's come back and take a look at arrays and functions.